Ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, and welcome back to my channel. Now, my ninjas, I know that you guys know we do not have to Helen back right now. However, we're gonna be creepingly walking in a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna explain a lot more. But before that, you guys know we should at Mpandi Studios, located in Midrand. If you're looking into starting a new podcast and you don't know where to go, or you are already shooting, but you see this quality and you're like, girl, let's talk. Use those numbers and contact us and we'll make sure that we sort you out. And also, if you're looking into upgrading your home and you're looking for new curtains and blinds, make sure that you do contact Drop Here Luxury Curtains and Blinds and they will sort you out. Now, today, my ninjas, up close and personal, we are here with the gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you. Amogelang.
Yes.
The gorgeous Amogelang. Guys,
and this girl knows me from, back in the days before I was even married, nothing. I can't believe her.
How many years? Can you believe
She was
it?
my classmate.
20,
I can't believe her.
2009.
Yeah, 2009.
That's how many years ago?
I think more than 10 years ago.
Not just 10. Almost 17, I think.
I think
15, somewhere 16 years.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
More than 10 years ago.
So actually, you are going to share your first impression of me and be honest. I'm going to share my first impression of her. So I remember we were going to the Freshers trip. You remember the one that we went with buses?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember where is it that we went. But anyway, we were in buses. And then, because it was before we started really fully attending, if I'm not too mistaken. I think we had attended a bit and then I think it was the first weekend or something. And then when we were going there, out comes this girl. This girl is gorgeous. You had on a black with white polka dot dress.
Yes.
That had a red belt here. And her boobs were sitting. And she, so beautiful. That's the first impression that I had of you. And I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And I don't know why in my mind, I just thought, oh, she must be rude. Like I expected for you to be such a mean girl because you're gorgeous. I don't know why. And remember, guys, like this is my pre-exposure days. I'm coming from a village. We just... Yeah.
First year.
Yeah, first year and everything.
Outing.
I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And then I can't remember how we started talking. Mm-hmm. And you were like just the sweetest. And you speak with such poise. Like, wow, what's your name? I'm like, oh, Tembu, because obviously I was like, oh, you're from Venda. Like, yes. And I just could not believe a gorgeous girl is talking to me and she's nice.
Oh my goodness, you are so dramatic.
Honestly. And then since then, like, you have just always been that person that is just so sweet and so kind and so beautiful. So yeah, that's my first impression of you. You see, I even remember the black
the
dress with the white dress and with the red belt.
Yes, I have a picture of that.
I see.
We were going to. Let me remind you, we were going to the Union Building.
I can't even remember. At that time, I didn't know anywhere.
We went to the Union Building. I cannot forget that outing.
Sure.
It was
crazy.
I was overdressed, guys.
Oh, she was definitely overdressed. Like, but you caught my attention, and I remember she was turning heads. Like those guys back on SRC, they were all just like, damn. Like you hear them, I'm like, gorgeous. Yeah, Aisha.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. You remember that day.
Yes.
And for me, that day was what? Just such a blur, to tell you the truth. I don't remember. I remember my outfit, but I don't remember the event of the day. I remember us leaving with buses to the Union Building. But as to what was happening and what we were going to do that day, I don't remember. It's a blur. But I do remember talking to you. I do. And one thing that one thing about me is that I gravitate to people who have the same energy as me. So I'm a person who reads so much into energy. Like when I saw you, something inside of me like connected with something inside of you.
Really?
Yes. So I don't just gravitate to anyone or anyone in J. You understand? My energy, the energy that I read people's energies. So when I approached you and started talking to you, I had already felt your energy.
And I would have never approached her because I was just like, she's too gorgeous. And I remember, like, now when you're saying it, I remember, like, when you came, like, hi, I was like, she's talking to me? How are you? Like, I'm fine, how are you? And then, you know, like, honestly, I was, oh, guys.
And I already seen you in my class. Remember you started with me?
Yes, we did.
BSc before you
yes,
switched
but
to
I was just like, oh, she's
Beaker.
beautiful.
Yes.
But you're that day.
I had already seen you, so I was like, let me just go to this familiar face. But also at the same time, you are sweet yourself. You have this sweet aura, this quiet but also very, calm energy, and I gravitate to what such as a person. So if you are chaotic, let me tell you, I will not. I will not. Even if you are the only person in the room, I will not. I'll just keep quiet.
Exactly.
I will just keep quiet and not interact with you. I'll greet, politely. So,
yes.
But best believe I've already read your energy, the aura that you give out. You don't even have to say anything to me. I can already just read into it.
I always get very interested in sitting and just talking to people that met me a very long time ago, especially people that know the version of me when my mom was still alive. I mean, what would you say has been the biggest changes that you have seen, especially with like who I am online and who the Owamie that you, the Tembu that you knew? Let me say the Tembu.
No, Tembulu. Before
yes,
Owamie,
before
guys,
Owamie.
that was Tembulu.
yes.
Tembulu. You, like, back in Medunsa, you kept to yourself. That's one thing that I noticed. You kept to yourself. You were so reserved. You were a little bit quiet, not outgoing as, the Owamie that we know now. I'm not as talkative as the Owamie that we know now. But you were calm. You had a very calm aura. You were... I could say you had this agreeable personality.
Yes.
I'm right?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I was able to connect with you easily. So like it wasn't a hassle. Whether I spoke to you every day or not, like whatever that I had to say to you, I know it was just going to be a smooth sail, smooth conversation. So you were also easygoing. You were but now, I mean,
they even used to call me sweetness.
She still calls me sweetness even today. Because you are sweet. You are so sweet, so kind. So you have that selfless energy. You're so selfless, and anyone could see it, but also you looked a little bit isolated in Medunsa.
Yeah,
you looked a little bit lonely.
Yeah.
Like I said, you kept to yourself. You really, really kept to yourself, but
really
you were still sweet. Whatever, like if I came to you and said, hey, can you please bury me 10 rand? I know you were not going to say no if you had it. And if I came to you to say, can I please have 2 slices of bread? Because, I mean, we were in those times.
Ooh, girl. We definitely were in those times.
Of asking each other 2 slices.
I'm telling you, like...
of bread. And I know that you were not going to say no. Because that's just how sweet you were.
And I think that when I say this, people think I'm lying. that if my mom was to wake up today, the first thing that woman would do would be to cry. That woman would cry so much when she sees the woman I am today. Not just because of, like, obviously how far I've come, but just how different I am from the child she left behind. This world is cruel.
And
This world forced me to change. I realized that being agreeable doesn't serve you. Okay? And I think that's why the moment that because I fell. The moment I stood up and I was in my 2 feet, that was where I was like, oh, okay. I've seen game now. It's okay, you know. So I always say it, and I'm like, the person that I was, I was in an environment that allowed me to be sweet. My mother was there.
Oh, yeah.
My mom did everything. Like, I remember even her going to buy me a BlackBerry, and I was already doing big hair. I had the money, but she was like, you're my child, I must buy you. I can't, like, do you understand those stuff? So I grew up with so much love from my mom.
Yeah.
Like, that woman covered so much. And that's why, like, I was the person that I was. The death of my mom was also my death. It's just that one got buried that day, one continued to live, but not really. It was a completely new person that got born the day my mother passed, you know. And yeah, I had to survive. I had to come to my own 2 feet. And I think sometimes that's why I am so, I come for you.
Yeah,
you know, because I'm just like, we're not gonna do that, because I went through so much after my mom passed.
You had to rebuild yourself.
I had to rebuild myself with so much trauma, you know, with so much trauma and so many events that were traumatizing. When you're constantly put in a place where you have to stand and you have to defend yourself and you have to defend your younger ones, oh man, you completely become a completely different person. So yeah, there are times where I sit and I'm like, my mom, but then I'm like, if that woman actually woke up, she would be so heartbroken, because I think I became, emotion-wise, the very same person she did her best to protect me from becoming. She didn't want me to be hard. My mom wanted me to be soft. My mom wanted me to be sweet. You know, she did want me to, like, stand up for myself and stuff. Yeah. But even then, I don't think I was somebody that would, like, stand up for myself like that. No. Because I always had my mom standing up for me all the time, you know.
You were just so kind. So
I was
calm.
just different.
So calm. And you know what? I think she would be proud. Honestly, she would cry tears of joy to see the confident woman that you've become. Because in all honesty, you can say you are hard, but there's still that softness in the core of you. There's still that sweetness. There's still that tumbulu in the core of you, the woman that is standing today, right? Owamie that we know today. And I admire that, you know, it took the trauma, you know, instead of you crumbling down and totally losing your mind, you found yourself and you found your voice, of which I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
That. You know, the quiet, timid, agreeable Tembulu. No, we're not going to be entertained, guys. We wouldn't be having ninjas and Miss Fearful, not from that one.
I'm telling you, often when I get DMs from, like, people from Medusa, because we were talking about this, they're like, "Are you the one?" I'm like, "Yes, I am the one. What's up?"
My husband he's always like, there was a point where I was so obsessed about your videos. Yo, guys, I was like, and I was now sending to my husband, I'm like, yo, listen to Tembulu. And he was just confused. Who is this girl? Like, this is not the girl that we know from Medusa.
Yeah. And I was always alone. I was always alone, guys. I didn't really, especially when I was in 2009, especially.
Yeah.
I did not have friends at all. I didn't. I just always felt like I didn't really fully fit.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't also like make close friends within the space that I was in.
Okay.
All right. So it was like, okay, my friends were the guys that were doing MBCHB. They're doing medicine. Like our time schedules are so different. And the only thing that really made us close was the fact that I had Owamie Mago, who is a doctor now. And at that time, she was my ex's niece. Right? So when I went to Medunsa, he was like, look after my girl there, what. And so when I got there, I got into a group of them.
Yeah.
And that's how so that's how I was always alone, because they were busy with MBCHB.
Yeah.
But
and you were doing something
and I was doing something else. So it was also a bit difficult, honestly. And then Khotatso came in with, oh man, see why I say I'm so bad with names.
with names, yeah. But
she's gonna kill me. Why am I forgetting her name? I know obviously like it was Khotatso and Ayanda. Yes. So then at least I kind of got into there. But still I felt like a wheel. I still was like a wheel because they were closer, right? I came into them, and then after that, when I stayed behind because they went to first year because we started with the EDP, and then I stayed. They then now met Zandi,
and they continued.
I didn't like Zandi. Zandi, oh my god! And the craziest thing is that of all three, I'm closer to Zandi now than all of them. Yes, remember we even met at Zandi's bridal. Zandi has been to my house. I've been to Zandi's place. You know, because for me it was like, girl, I'm just fitting in with this one. So you're coming in, you're gonna get me kicked out. So I think it was honestly just that. It's so sad when I think about it now. Like you can't even believe it's me. So
no, but honestly, I think that the trauma that you went through of losing your mom left you to be defensive, left you to be in survival mode. And if you have to, you do attack. And you attack hard. Like you are saying that when I have to come for you, I will come for you hard. So I think it's because of that.
yeah.
I think it's because of that. But I'm happy now that you are in a healing space, a healing process, of which I think you are still evolving.
I am
You
definitely.
still find another Owamie as you evolve.
Oh, of course, definitely.
As you evolve, you're not always gonna be in defensive mode. You're not always gonna be in survival mode. You understand? And when you heal, those traits they fall off.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think you are still slowly like getting out of your shell.
I am though. Like honestly, I am. I think I'm not as brutal as how I used to be. Honestly, like sometimes I watch my old videos and I'm like,
Why was I saying that?
But at the same time, I do enjoy just the fact that, especially like with the platform that I've built for myself, the people that actually got attracted are people that allow my evolving, nobody's gonna come and complain, oh, you're like this and that. Like, so I feel like I really got people that do understand me and everything, and that's why I value my followers so much, because it's like for the first time I belong.
Yeah, you do. And
in a long time, like so it wow, it really honestly is just crazy.
And I've also noticed that YouTube is a safe space for you.
They're very.
You look so comfortable, honestly, and like I said, I can read into energies, and I can read when a person is pretending and when a person is genuine and authentic.
Yeah.
You understand? And even though, the videos that you can see that, here, she's just pushing shmoney. Mona, I see this. You just want that money to roll in. But there are those videos that honestly I still get to see Tembulu. Honestly, it's not just Owamie coming through. There's still Tembulu, the sweet girl that I know from Medunza. Hence, I still get interested in listening to you because I don't. It's not like I don't know you. I still see her in you. You understand? As much as you have evolved, as much as you have changed, it's to me it's just growth. You have grown from Tembulu to Owamie.
Yeah, that's
and we
true.
don't know who Owamie is gonna be growing into in her healed, space, healed era, right? You are in your healed era.
I definitely am.
So yeah, I'm happy to see that. I am happy to see
This
the
is
balance.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, because you reminded me of a part of me that I didn't even like. I feel like sometimes I even forget. But I know, and I always say, I feel I've lived two lives.
No, definitely.
Honestly.
Definitely.
One
That's what I'm
ended
saying.
on the 23rd of August 2013, and then a new life actually just started.
Emerged.
And yeah, like wow. But anyway, for some of you guys that do not know, Amo actually shoots here at our studio, and you have your new podcast. I was your first guest, which yay.
Thank you.
Because you've been doing content
Yeah.
by yourself. Can you please just talk to us about your channel?
The Mrs. Club Corner, that's the channel. So if you guys have not seen it, please just go type in the Mrs. Club. My face will pop up. You will see. It's a faith-based channel that aims to shine a bright light, positive light on marriages, because I see and notice that slowly we are losing the value that comes with marriage. What people now are saying, marriage has no value. People believe that marriage has no value, but honestly, it does. It does, because singleness, it's hard to do life alone.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to do life alone. And one can argue to say, well, I have my sisters, I have my siblings, I have my friends, but you go to bed alone. You have those. That's good. But you go to bed alone.
Yeah.
And when you are sleeping in that bed alone, that's when it hits you that actually you don't have a companion. You don't have a partner. So it's not just about marriage, because before you become married, you firstly start with a relationship. So giving people tools and giving them hope as to how to have a healthy relationship, it starts there.
Yeah.
It starts with you having a healthy relationship. Then you know that when you take it a step further into marriage, definitely you already have the tools. You already have a good foundation from the relationship side, right? Right in the beginning of your relationship. Then when you enter marriage, it should be a smooth sail, right? But people move from toxic relationships and want to jump straight into marriage with the hopes that marriage is just gonna erase or fix everything. Erase somebody's mistakes, erase someone's flaws. No, it doesn't. It just highlights them.
Yeah.
So it just makes matters worse. So if you can master having a healthy relationship before you jump into marriage, then your marriage has a chance, a better chance of surviving. But for me, I also want to look at the foundation of your family background, because I believe so much so that the environment that you grew up in does affect you. in your marriage, in
Yeah.
how you're going to do marriage. It does. Whether it's a single parent household or you coming from an abusive home, or like I did. I was not raised by a single parent, so I can't speak on much on what their experiences was, because for me growing up, I used to actually envy kids that were growing up in
Single
single
parent.
parents home.
Same.
For me, I thought they had so much peace. They don't have a chaotic dad. They don't have an abusive dad. There's peace and they must be enjoying. Only later on, now that I am grown, I then realized that they also had their own struggles without a father being there.
Yeah.
They also have abandonment issues.
Yeah.
You know, they struggle with rejection, they people pleasing, you know. So that foundation is from right back. The root cause starts there. If we as this generation, we can do it differently. If we can do it differently from how our parents did it, then the hope is that the future generation can do it even much better
Yeah.
than us.
That's true.
So how we're doing marriage today, we have to look at the root cause as to why are we really, really struggling. And
In marriages, the way that we are.
yeah. So that's why I started the channel, to just, equip people, empower people to shine a bright light on the positivity that comes with being married. And please, we don't bash single people. As married as I am, I don't bash single people. So single people must not bash married people. They must not bash marriage. We don't bash singleness. We are happy with you in your singleness, and we support your singleness, and we are, even if you evolve from singleness to marriage, we will welcome you at the Mrs. Club. So yeah, that's what the Mrs. Club is all about.
And I also do want to say, you are not just doing this because of the podcast. Like, you've been holding events, hosting events for how many years now?
It's been 3 years. I started in 2023. Yeah.
Exactly. And I saw it and I was like, this is such a beautiful initiative. And because there was a time where we did lose communication,
Touch,
obviously lose touch. And I remember one day you came on my FYP and I was like, oh my God, she married this guy. Because I remember your husband, he's a doctor, by the way, from Medunza as well. He was always wearing the white coat. Like, he was always...
It's so funny that you know the both of us. It is.
We were talking before, and your husband was making fun of the fact that I was also wearing purple.
You are the purple girl.
Honestly, when
That's
I
how
saw,
he remembers you.
I was like, oh my God, she married him.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. So,
Thank you.
You did well, Fred. You did well.
Oh gosh, that guy. And I knew nothing about him. He's such a smart, intelligent guy.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know. It was this other friend of mine was like, Wena, did you know that your husband is like top 5 in his class? I was like, what? And here I am top number 100 in my class.
Top number, we shouldn't even mention it. It's okay.
Yeah.
He was always with a white coat. He was always with his big backpack and holding books. Like,
hey, he was such a dedicated guy, so intelligent, and I could only see the intelligence when I started dating him.
Is it?
And I didn't know that even academically he's an intelligent person.
Yeah.
So I was happy that I honestly didn't know much about him. I just like I said, I gravitate towards energy. So whatever that pulled me towards him, and I can sit here and say, yeah, it's the Holy Spirit that said that's your husband. Because from the get-go, when I started dating, I know I dated wrong.
I mean, we shouldn't even get to that. You know,
Wrong, but Mr. Wrong.
the wrongest bucket.
Yeah, but Mr. Wrong, guys.
No, but I mean-
and you know what? And I was like, no, and like I said, I had a list of red flags. I had a list of red flags. So if that guy that I was dating at that time ticked one thing on my red flag
It was
list,
gone.
then it's over. It's over. If you ticked anything, abusive, cheater, liar, smoker, drunkard, if you ticked one red flag on my list,
It was over
then
for
it's
you.
over. It was over. That's how intentional I was when I was dating. So I was able to see Mr. Wrong very fast.
Yeah.
Very fast, and ran. Yeah.
And
ran.
Shem, you definitely went for the good guy. So I'm happy for you guys, you know.
Thank you.
So yeah, so that I think that's why I was just saying that you're not just doing this for the podcast. Like this has been a passion of yours because you even have taken initiative to host this event, and you've always advocated for happy marriages. Sorry, I don't know if I did contact you before, because there was a time that I wanted to start a series that was gonna be talking about happy marriages, right?
Okay.
And I remember that time I had contacted another lady who I see she's in a healthy marriage, and she had said yes, she will come. I'm not sure if I contacted you or not, but you were definitely on my list. And I think that it also became a bit of a thing when we're not gonna name people, but you would have somebody that is married in a horrible marriage that we all know, right? That would try come and be like, yeah, you see, you guys, you see this and that. Hey, your divorce is here, right? And then obviously that would always sort of like create an issue online wherein it's like, listen, like we know your situation, sit down, like it's okay, it's okay. And I would always even say that I feel that there is definitely a niche that is untouched, that is actually missing, and this is something that we need. People, especially Black families that are in healthy marriages, also making the noise to say, guys, listen, there is this here and this here. And I remember once, and I was like, I think that the biggest issue is that happily married people are too busy being happy. Majority of them are not online fighting. You don't need to fight to say, oh, we're happy. When you are really happy, the drum that makes the loudest noise is the empty one. It's that one that the husband doesn't even sleep home. Do you understand? So I think that time especially, there were issues like that. But I'm really happy. I don't even want to lie. I'm really, really happy, you know. And I hope that more couples that are in happy, healthy marriages, not perfect, because perfection doesn't exist.
There's no such.
You understand? They can also, like, you know, come, especially to your podcast. So this is definitely a call. I'm gonna have Amos numbers, right? So please make sure that you do take them, you do contact her, because she's opening she's starting to do podcasts. She's been uploading videos. So I'll also leave the link of her channel in the comment section. I will pin it to be the first comment so that you can just go subscribe, go watch her videos, and also look forward to the content that's going to be coming. I know some of you guys are banning to be like, go ask how she met with her husband. I want her to save that for her channel so that you guys can go and actually watch that. But wow, how is marriage, Kem Takabao?
Guys.
Look at her blushing.
guys, like you said, happily married people don't say much.
And I think that's the thing. Do you think that's a problem?
I don't know if it's a problem. Is it a problem? It's not a problem. I mean, you don't have to say it, honestly. People just have to see it.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to say it. I always say the pictures that we take, they look so perfect and beautiful, but the reality behind the picture perfect thing that we see should be better. Should feel happier and look even more beautiful in your marriage. You don't have to say anything. We'll just see it. We will just see it. It even goes even to Christianity. If you're a Christian, a real, true Christian,
we'll see
we will see it.
By the fruits we shall see them.
We will see, yes. So thank you so much for inviting me on your platform. I love it. I love you.
I love you too.
And yeah, the Mrs. Club Corner, it's just that, to just shine a positive light on healthy marriages. And like right now, it might not make sense to most of our peers because some of them have been through the most.
Yeah.
They have seen the worst. They are still going through it, as we're speaking right now, But this can help the generation after us, our kids, our grandkids, the future generation should know that marriage is such a beautiful thing and you can make a good choice. It starts with making a good choice when it comes to your partner.
Oh, please repeat that. Please just repeat that one for us.
It starts with the person that you choose to do marriage with. It starts there. It doesn't. And I know that marriage is an independent variable that people like to attach other things to it, like money, this and that, Yes. But that thing is an institution that just needs two people. Whether you have money or you don't have money, your marriage can still survive when the both of you are right for each other.
That is true, though you're gonna suffer. I'm telling you. Oh, without money you will suffer. But at least you suffer together.
You won't suffer. You won't suffer. Why would you suffer if you are there as a wife? Remember, you are there to help build.
I know. I think that also being so this is the thing, right? We usually and this is something that I also have learned now. I used to expect everybody to see life through my lens.
Okay.
And then I understood that no, actually it can't be because our lenses are so different, So I do agree with you when you're saying that marriage is an institution of two people. I do agree that it starts by choosing the right partner for you, right? And I remember at one point I had to tell one of my partners that you are a perfect person. You are great. Just not for me.
And that's honest.
Do you understand?
That's honest.
Just not for me. Because you are not going to meet somebody that you're going to agree on everything 100%. But at least the fundamentals, the basics, you guys both need to be on the same page with those. Right? So I think it becomes with that, the issue of majority of us, we do choose wrong. Either because we were still very young when we chose, we didn't know who we were, or we did choose right, but they in their journey of growth, they grow a different way that is no longer aligning with the other partner. Many different factors. Because I, for a fact, know that I was with my partner. We suffered. Right? We suffered so much. And for me, it was worth it because I loved him. Financially, we suffered so much.
Yeah.
But now looking back, looking at the fact that the marriage didn't even work out, I regret it.
The suffering.
Because I'm like, why did I suffer? I didn't have to suffer. It didn't even work out. It would make sense if it was that it worked out. And now we're talking about our struggle times. And we're together, simkulu, no. And we're telling our grandkids, like, we once used to share one tomato, and that is it. But now think about it. I just suffered for nothing. And mind you, at that time, it's not like there were no better suitors financially that were approaching, but I hoarded everybody aside. Like, this is my man, and this is where I'm at.
Oh,
and God, it didn't work out. So my suffering was for nothing. So now I sit here, I'm like, I could have gone with Tim. Tim had money. I wouldn't have suffered. Because at the end of the day, it didn't work out, So I think those are just some of the stuff that you said something very, very important. Choose the right partner for you. And sometimes you can walk away from somebody even if they didn't wrong you, just because they're not the right partner for you.
100%.
And I think that's the issue with us. It's like, if he has not wronged me, then where am I going? And then you find it's 10 years. You're just compromising. You guys, stuff like that.
And it's not even so much about wrong. It's even financially. A lot of people are looking at the financial part, that as long as he's got money, you hang on, You hung on and there was no money.
Exactly.
Right?
Imagine.
And that is, imagine
that.
That is because it was solely based on how the marriage made you feel.
Yes.
It's solely based on that. And you were satisfied.
Oh, I was.
Because if you can look at a person who's hanging on because of money, are they satisfied? Are they happy? How do they truly feel? How are they feeling? Let's take the money factor out. How are they truly feeling? They will get out of that marriage and bash marriages, right? You got out, you're not bashing it. Do you understand that it's the money is not a factor when it comes to marriage. It's about the environment. How does the environment make you feel? How are you doing in that marriage? In that marriage, are you feeling safe? Are you thriving? Are you, feeling at home? Are you yourself? Does your voice matter in that marriage? Your opinion, is it taken in that marriage? Because people are silenced, but because the check is there.
Yeah.
The money is a lot, but what you say, how you are made to feel in that environment, it's not positive at all. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's all about the two people. Marriage can survive under any circumstances. It's just about the two union. It's about the two people doing that union, walking that journey. Who knows? Maybe by now you would be rich. You didn't. It's just that unfortunately, it ended. But working and growing in that environment, who knows where you could have, But anyway, here you are today.
Yeah.
Making your own mullah.
Make my own bank. Make my own bank.
Yes.
Independent woman in this is. I'm kidding.
Your own card. Yes. But it's also was a learning curve.
Huge.
We learn, we grow, and we evolve.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because I think that, I mean, even the advice that I used to give my siblings when I was still in marriage, so different from the advice I give now. I won't lie. And I think, again, it goes with the lens that you see life through. Because for me, suffering with a man financially doesn't make sense anymore.
Yes.
At one point it did, but not anymore, because I look at it and I'm like, okay, it's not everyone that it's going to be worth it for, And I think also meeting like other women that supported the man went on to be rich, left them to go be with a young thing or a younger thing, or even sometimes older, and they are just thriving that side, and you find that the person that maybe helped took from their own cup, so their cup is lower, and yet this person is now thriving, and this is what's actually happening. So yeah, this life is just wow. It really honestly is just a lot. But at the same time, I always pray for happiness, because that's my main biggest aim. Honestly, I just want to be happy
and safe,
and safe, and anything that threatens that, you guys to go.
And especially now that we're going into August, which is Women's Month,
yes.
right? And JBV in our country, you know, it's very
crazy
high and almost normalized to a certain extent, And it's sad to see that men don't want to evolve from that, But then again, looking at the way they grew up, how they were raised, it's sad, because how are you going to turn out? How do you turn out to be a non-abusive man if you were raised by an abusive father? How? So it just goes to being so self-aware, and taking your healing journey very serious as a man. You understand? And for women, they feel that being in that abusive environment is better, right? It feels familiar, because they've seen it, and they come from it, right? So it feels familiar. It feels like
home.
Yeah, I've seen my mom survive. I've seen my aunt go through this, surviving. And I mean, who am I?
And the saddest part is the fact that there are certain patterns that it's either, like, let's say you grew up in a household where there was abuse. It's either you conform to it or you become a beast towards it. Like, even if a man says, I will slap you, you pack your bags, you're gone, you divorce him. And people are like, wait, what did he said he will slap me. But he just said he didn't do anything. Like, I don't tolerate such. Do you understand? Same as cheating. You will find there are people that
It's
actually come and defend cheating.
Yes.
And you look at the background, you hear that, the father was the cheater of all the cheaters. So the mother stayed. So it means this person basically grew up feeling like this is normal. It's okay. As long as he comes home. At the end of the day.
There's so much abnormality that is being normalized. Abnormality, if you grow up in an abnormal environment, that becomes your norm. Do you understand? Normal is subjective
1,000%
to all of us.
Yes.
Right? But there's so much abnormality that is happening in our country that is being normalized.
Yeah, actually, completely
and it's
right.
sad.
It is very sad.
Instead of us breaking the cycle, it's like we are exacerbated and we want to, relive it, go through it, repeat it, repeatedly so. You understand? Your father abandoned you. Now you're abandoning your own children. Your father abused your mother. Now you're abusing your own partner. Do you understand that? That's a cycle that needs to be broken. Hence, I was saying, as women and men, we need to collaborate and get to the root bottom of things.
Do you think?
How
I'm so sorry. You can.
how our parents did things, we can learn. Let's take it like a fish, you know? Take out the bones. Let's take out the bones.
Do you think social media plays a huge role in like just
1,000%.
marriage is more toxic?
1,000%. And I'm saying this because I'm speaking from experience, name. The first 5 years of my marriage, I was not on social media. I deliberately stayed away from Facebook, from Instagram. I only had WhatsApp because I was a student and I had to communicate with other students on WhatsApp and then emails via, for lecturers and getting, notes and study materials. But that's all that I had. I had WhatsApp and my emails. That's all. And I did not want external noise to cloud my judgment when it comes to my marriage, when it came to my husband. Because as I was telling you earlier on, Hori, I realized in 2 years that I have so much resentment towards my father. And with every offense that I am getting from my husband, it's getting higher and higher. And the resentment now is directed to my husband. I'm no longer in my father's house. I'm no longer dealing with my father now. I'm dealing with my husband. And the resentment was directed to him now. And forgetting that my father was not my husband. He was just my father. But now I'm looking at my husband as if I already had a husband from home.
That treated
was
my mom this way.
Yes.
So you want.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
You get it? So I had to remove that filter. I had to go to therapy. I had to work on myself. I had to do some personal growth development programs, join them, and be able to remove that filter. The husband that was at home was my mother's husband, not my husband. And I had to leave him there. And now look at my husband with a new, clear lens. That's how I stayed away from social media. That's why I stayed away from social media. And I see newlyweds now jumping straight into, we are married. It's nice. I mean, it's very exciting. But I would advise against it. I would advise you to find yourselves first as a couple. Give it 5 years. If needs be, give it more. Because, growing on social media as a couple, as a married couple, it's a very, I don't want to say dangerous, but for lack of a better word, it's a risky thing. Yeah, let me say it's a risky thing. It's very risky to want to bring your new union, your fresh union on social media. You are all over. Now we don't know if this is really your marriage or if you're doing it for the socials.
I think it also becomes very complicated looking at the fact that majority of the people now, they work on social media. And as couples, it looks like brands love couples. So you find that they're getting sponsored. So now it becomes also like really just a money maker. More than just a marriage, it's also a business, which you are absolutely right. I don't think that it would be anything easy, hey?
It's not going to be easy. It's a risky thing to do, because even if you are working on social media, you don't have to tag along your marriage on
That's
it.
true.
You don't have to tag your marriage on it for work. No. So you can work. It's fine. You can work and exclude your personal life. There are people who are able to do that. Just focus. Like you. You just focus. We know bits and pieces of your life. You don't tag
No, I don't.
everything.
Imagine. Who let this boyfriend, guys? Who let this?
You don't put everything on the line. So online. So yeah, that's social media has a very can be detrimental to marriages, or can bring something positive. If genuinely what you are doing, it's authentic, it's really, like I said, the pictures are beautiful and perfect, the videos are curated so perfectly, so well, but does it feel that way behind
Closed doors.
in just the four walls? Does it feel that way? Does it feel as beautiful and as amazing as we are watching it?
And I think that's why, like, you find that a lot of the public marriages, they usually end in divorce. Mine was one of them. Yeah, no, it was actually. And can I tell you something so scary? Which is one of the reasons why I feel like even if I'm to get married again, they're gonna definitely miss my partner, my husband. They won't know as much as how I was so open with my previous marriage. Is the fact that when we were now going through a separation when we started fighting. One of the girls that was like my neighbor, like she was just literally here. As we were talking, she referenced stuff that were happening in the vlog. And this is somebody that had never ever told me that they watch me, that never said anything. So this person has been a silent watcher for years. And only to find that she did actually have an affair with my ex-husband. Yes, she was like my bestie. What they did have an affair, because they claim it wasn't sexual, but if you guys are secretly meeting and talking about whatever, you are definitely having an affair. Do you understand? And I think that for me, I actually then realized that the issue with social media is you do not know who is watching. You do not know their intention. A person is able to actually see your husband, right? And you guys are so open, you guys talk, you joke, you vlog, do everything. And then maybe your husband actually talks about like how he loves it when your dreads are up, he loves it when your glasses are like that. He loves yellow on you. And there is some girl that he works with, all of a sudden she's like, oh, he loves yellow, I must start wearing yellow. Oh, he loves it when the dress are up, I'm going. So I just feel like there's so much of marriage that needs to be protected, that it's not everything that needs to be shared. But again, with everything, people think we're just talking about like, the bad moments, the whatever. No, even the smallest moments, trust and believe, to somebody that is a dangerous weapon.
Like it's a sacred thing that needs to be protected.
That's
and
true.
I agree to that. I liked what Mpumi Lidwaba said, that marriage is not for performance. You can't perform it. Even on camera, you can't perform. You have to be genuine. You have to be authentic. You have to be sober-minded when you go into it. And even the moment you want to start sharing it online or on social media, the foundation should be so solid, so solid, that any trial, any tribulation that you are going through, your foundation, the values are aligned. you and your partner are aligned, you know the goal for your marriage. You are not taking, you are not trying. The foundation is solid. So yeah, that's just that's my thought around marriage. And on the Mrs. Club, I just want to highlight that we want to show that marriage can be healthy, and there are people who are doing it in a healthy way. There are people who are thriving in their marriages, doing so well, whether it's online or offline. There are people who are truly, truly, truly happily married and doing so well in their marriages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I mean, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. Guys, do not forget to go and subscribe to our channel. The link will be in the comment section, because when I say description box, some of you guys don't get it. But I also now have a question. Do you offer marriage counseling?
Not yet, because I'm not a registered counselor as yet. I have to be registered with the HPCSA or other bodies. Right now, I'm just offering counseling like kitlaring, just to help out people who are, struggling, who need advice, because I have that psychology background. I'm studying honors in psychology, so I have that background. And also a church, I'm a couples leader.
Okay.
Me and my husband, so we do offer a little bit of counseling and support, in terms of that. But it's not professional. It's just help and support.
Yeah.
That's all that we do. We just help and support. But yeah, professionally we are heading there. So.
Okay, you're working towards it,
Yes.
which is good, because I think you really honestly should. I do think that you honestly
we are heading
should.
there. Yeah.
Ne?
Yes.
Oh man, I wish we could actually sit and just talk forever. I was gonna be asking all the questions and I was gonna be hammering.
You know too much. Don't ask.
But just as we are leaving, let's say that there is a girl right now that is like maybe 28. She's about to get married. She's, there are talks. They're about to go through the process of marriage, but she is having doubts with, is this the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? What advice would you give that person?
Okay, I'm going to give a scenario before I answer that, right? Imagine you having a heart problem and going into the hospital and meeting a cardiothoracic surgeon who's going to perform a heart surgery on you for the first time. How would you feel? For the first time, you are the first ever heart that he's going to operate on. First ever patient that he's
And you are told, I'll go to the next hospital.
And you are, yes. How would you feel? You firstly have to listen to that feeling before you make a final decision. So people go into marriage and ignore that feeling. That feeling that says, don't listen to it. Don't ignore it. Would you feel comfortable being operated on by it's like you're a guinea pig? First time ever, no, not supervised, not, you are just the first patient. How would you feel? Would you ignore that feeling?
No.
If you were told that, this doctor is
starting.
Yeah. Would you ignore that feeling? So don't ignore that feeling. If it doesn't feel right, hold back as long as you can. For as long as you can, get counseling, dig deeper as to why are you having reservations? Give yourself time. There's no need for rushing. I always say you're not missing out on anything. You're not. I got married when I was 25. And that was a very, very, for me, I felt like it was late. But now looking at it, I was still young. But marriage is a lifetime thing. You don't need to be in a hurry for it. If there are reservations, look at those reservations. Tackle them, confront them. Listen to your gut feeling before you just jump into it. That's what I would say. You have a whole rest of your life. You have the rest of your life to be with that person if they are the right people. If they are the right, and the rest of your life is a very long time. My dear.
That's true. And trust me, guys, you don't want to find yourself as a divorcee.
No.
No, I'm being honest. Like, if I could go back and do it different, I would have never married him. I'd have just dated him long time, whatever. Because every time you sign any legal document, child divorcee is standing right there. I'm like, I'm too young to be ticking this, but you have to tick there because it's a legal document. If I say single, I've lied and it can compromise the whole entire or process of whatever. I'm telling you, legally they can catch you with the smallest thing. You will be doing insurance and they will say, we won't pay out. She lied about what? She said she's single, she said divorcee. Things that don't even make sense. But you must know that the moment you marry and you divorce, that crosshair divorcee is there forever unless you go and remarry now. Do you get what I'm saying? So
no,
I do think that, a lot of younger girls, because, I mean, we know we're talking about both men and women, but in the society we live in, you find that women are more pressurized into marriage and everything. Trust and believe, you don't want to find yourself in that situation.
Is no rush,
I wish somebody actually advised me, though I know I wouldn't have listened.
That there's no rush. There's no rush.
I was so
the rest of your life is a long time. What
is.
if you live up to 80? You live up to 70 years. And
you got married at 21
with the same
show me. That is actually so crazy.
And you picked wrong.
Now you have got the rest of your 50 years to sign divorcee. No.
Pick right.
Don't do it, guys. Like, just do your best to make sure that you get the right partner, honestly. And I think that's one of those things where I'm just like, you know what? I'm so picky with the partners that I date. Like, any small thing, I'm like, I'm not gonna be a divorcee a second time. I can't do it.
But now what? Okay, let me ask you a question. What now are you looking for? Because you had a list opposite from your dad, like I did, right? Now, what's on your list?
I know them, they will mimic. They will want to mimic. But I think that for me, like, I'm very much into like the alpha male.
Okay.
Do you get? My ex wasn't an alpha.
Okay.
Right? So he was opposite from my dad because my dad is an alpha. So I think I want an alpha male. I want somebody that takes charge. I want somebody that I don't need to tell you, do this, do that, do that. Be somebody that has your own vision. Be somebody that has your own plan.
Okay.
Do you understand? But at the same time, because of now, I have realized that, I just had traumas that I'm working on because I am also about to go back to therapy. And this time it was specifically just to heal the traumas that I faced with my dad, right? I don't know what that is. I think it's a bulb. But I think that I can be able to do it more healthier this time. Instead of like just abandoning everything that means something to me just because you're opposite from my dad.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So also I think the biggest change will be I am looking for somebody that even if he cheated, I would be able to stay, though I won't.
Okay.
Because the biggest mistake that I made last time was I placed my whole entire marriage on he's a faithful man. And I wasn't really attentive to the other stuff. So when he cheated, there was literally nothing on the table. Absolutely nothing. And I felt it was very childish of me to select somebody based off of a factor that can change. So if you are a hustler at heart, you are not gonna just stop being a hustler, unless maybe I don't know what would happen. If you're an alpha male, you will always be an alpha male. But if you're a faithful man, you can still choose to be a cheater and then you move. Do you get? So I think honestly for me that is that. And then I'm not going through financial suffering veil again. Like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not. I've done that enough for one lifetime, So I think for me, yeah. And I'm looking for somebody that is open-minded.
Okay.
Who, if I say I don't want kids, they won't try force me.
Okay.
That's it. Like, honestly, I don't even need much. But
Alpha male already, that's a lot. On its own. Just that one. The rest, I don't know, but
I think
just that one.
Also, people have different descriptions of an alpha male. Being alpha doesn't mean you have to constantly be like, no, but I just want somebody that has
driven.
A direction, that
Leadership.
is driven. Leadership.
Yes.
Lead me.
Yeah.
You see, like, lead
alpha.
me and lead me to a direction of success.
That makes sense.
Because if I saw the wheelbarrow is going to no, there will be resistance. Now I'm gonna fight. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I don't think any much, but definitely not like how I did it before, because it was just purely out of trauma and running away. Because I realized that it's actually running away. But you're not really fixing the issue that is there, which is the father issue, the daddy issues that are there. So basically that's that.
Okay. Makes sense.
I don't think it's too much, right?
Ooh, alpha is too much. I'm just stuck there. But
You're just stuck there.
'Cause when you just mention alpha, I'm just like, oh, my sister, all the best. All the best. I mean, most men are being raised by single moms.
Yes.
So where are you gonna get that alpha?
Yeah, and I'm telling you that is one of the biggest problems, because
an alpha man is supposed to be raised by an alpha man.
father. Yes, but they are there.
father.
We still have those that are there. Because I don't mind even if you're a divorcee. I don't mind even if you're older. I'll date a 60-year-old.
You heard it on her channel, guys.
No, like, I'm 36. I can date a 60-year-old. I don't.
And actually, I was talking about this. I don't know, just yesterday at the salon, that psychologically, a woman and a man that are of the same age, that woman is 5 years older than that man. So if they start struggling, you could be the same age, married, but psychologically you're just not compatible.
Oh my God, yes. I was with somebody that was like 3 months older than me. Like, we're literally the same age.
Yes.
I don't want that anymore.
It's such a struggle. It's such a struggle because obviously we all know that women mature faster than men, and psychologically it's like that it's based on research that women are 5 years older than the men of their same age. So when you are able to relate with a man older, like way older than you, it's not a bizarre thing.
No, it's not.
It's not a bizarre
And besides, my frontal lobe has fully developed. Bring me a 70-year-old. I'm kidding. I think I would cap it at like 60. No, but I think what I'm trying to say is that I have seen that it seems like dating within the same age group. It's an issue. I don't mind like getting an older man,
mature.
a more matured man, you know, even though I know that age is not maturity and stuff, but at least he lived in the past.
Mentally, emotionally
matured.
Mature, yeah.
Yes, you understand.
I understand.
I think, Ria, honestly, that's just like one of those things. And again, another thing with me, I had a lawyer for my divorce, so I still have that guy's numbers.
Okay.
If I marry you, you try me, I divorce you as well. It won't even be that difficult the second time because I already know the ropes.
Yeah.
So honestly, the only thing I'm interested in is to be happy. If I'm gonna be happy married, I'm gonna be happy married. If I'm gonna be happy single because I can't find somebody compatible, I'll rather be happy single. But one thing you'll never ever find me in is a miserable marriage.
That's fair.
I'd rather die. I can never. I've seen what horrible marriages do, especially to women. They destroy you. You die young. You're sickly. You're depressed. You can't even follow your dreams. You can't. I can never do that. So
that's fair.
You know, yeah. But anyway, it was so lovely sitting here and talking to you guys. Again, as I said, please do make sure that you do go to Amo's channel and you actually watch. Her husband is a doctor. She's now doing honors in psychology. Trust and believe you're going to learn a lot. Go there, and whenever you're sick, you're just like, hi, can you ask, please? I'm kidding. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, this was so lovely. She was like, only 30 minutes. We're actually over 1 hour.
I can't believe
and I said it. I
was like, guys, I don't like talking too much. But thank you for having me, lady.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much
thank
for
you
making
for
space for me. Thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mommy. And thank you for making space for us as well. Anyway, ninjas, please do go ahead and comment down below what you think. And I know that we're going to have a lot of comments here, you know. And do you see how beautiful it was to have a married woman, a happily married woman, and a divorcee sit, talk, and not fight? Because there's no need
bashing.
To fight. There's no need to bash the other person. It can also still be done respectfully and in a loving way. We're both just women. One, and mind you guys, look at it. You got your husband at Medunsa. I got mine at Medunsa. Mine didn't work out. Yours worked out. And I'm just trying to show you that two realities can exist at the same time. Wow. You understand what I'm saying? So I think we need more of this, you know, because I think online especially, it's almost as if there's the married group and the divorce group and then the single group.
Yes.
It's like we're trying to be divided, yet we're all just women. Some of us just got the
Mrs. Clap is all about that, you know. There's no.
And I think there was a time. Did you ever send me an invite?
Anyone. Yes.
Yes. And I remember. I think I was like, I'm not married.
Yes.
And you're like, girl,
it's
come. It's for
women.
everyone.
It's for women. You know, single, divorced, unmarried, married.
Yeah.
The Mrs. Slap Corner is just like a platform where we're just shining a bright light, positive light on marriages. That's literally it. We're not there to bash.
True that.
Yeah. Thank you, lady.
You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. From me, it was already. It's bye for now. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Mwah. Bye.